Small 2-game slate, but we still got some plays to talk about. Let's go. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with another NBA Prize Picks video. Yesterday, again, 1 and 2, man. Hit on the Luka hit. Giannis put up way more boards than expected. Played a ton of minutes, which is surprising. But I guess with Middleton out, they fell short. That Cleveland team is such a fun team to watch. And then Dinwiddie didn't quite get there as well. Small 2-game slate, though. I do like actually some plays from this. We get a lot of injury news on the Pelican side and a little bit on the Spurs. And I think that game is where we can look at a few plays that Prize Picks might be a little low on here. So we're going to talk about, I actually got 4 plays I'm going to talk about, kind of give you some insight of what I saw and hopefully can help you in your decision-making process. And again, this video is brought to you by oddschecker.com. You can check out their YouTube site. Again, I'll put the link in the description below, as well as over at the end of this video. And again, you have a chance to win $500. All you got to do is go over, subscribe to their YouTube page, and any video that they have, just put a description in, say that Cash Cake sent you, and subscribe to their page, and you have a chance to win $500. So pretty simple, easy to do. Go check those guys out. And again, if you like these videos, do me a favor, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 20,000 subscribers. Couldn't do it with each and every one of you. And let's talk about these 4 plays, and hopefully they can help you in your process today. Let's go. All right, Prize Picks is up here. Again, small slate here. We do have a first half play that I do like, and then the other 3 will be full game. But again, I just say a 2-game slate. We'll jump on some plays here as there is some injury consideration. First, I want to kind of show you the true EV bot that we had. It got on a play yesterday with Zubac. And man, it was massive. 27% true EV on this one. This was a mistake by Prize Picks. They put the line at 4.5 for his assist. The play was definitely on the under, and the book line should have been a half. I mean, he's not a big assist guy by any stretch of imagination. So again, this bot was awesome. It put us on the play, and there was a lot of success using it. So it's one of those things. If you want access to it, you can get access to this. Just sign up for Patreon. It's a very nice tool. It's something that we added to pull in the data that we have built from the True EV. And we're going to be adding more to it. We got NHL coming. We're going to add to it as well. Right now for the True EV bot, we just basically have it for NFL and NBA, but we're going to continue to add to it. And again, jump in the Discord. And if you want to have any questions about it, we'll answer them for you. The other thing is I kind of want to show you Diddy's picks. He did pretty well yesterday. This was his Prize Picks and Underdog, both of them out there if you want to check those guys out. These are the picks that he put up yesterday. Did pretty good. Again, he was on that under James Harden one, or I'm sorry, LeBron James one. I was similar on this under as well before the Westbrook news come out. And again, that really killed that play. But again, overall nice. Again, that was a massive one here with Zubac. You can tell he really hearted that one. So he did put this in there as well as one of his plays. But again, that bot just threw us right on that. So kind of want to mention that. Again, you can get access to all that stuff in the Patreon. Here we go. Let's talk about some plays real quick. Small 2-game slate, so I would not play heavy here, and just remember that. But there was some value I saw here. So first one here, we're going to go CJ McCollum. I was torn if I wanted to go points or points, rebounds, and assists, 18.5 or points. Let's talk a little bit what I found out about this play. Now, the big news here is Zion is out with health and safety protocols. Ingram is out as well. Larry Nance Jr. is questionable. So this is massive. Now, if we look, there's only been 2 games this year, back on October 25th and October 28th, where both Ingram and Zion are out. The Spurs defense is horrible. They're dead last in points allowed, dead last in 3-point percentage allowed. Shooting guard defense is 24th. They're just not a good team. They do play pretty good pace, 9th in pace. Again, dead last in defensive efficiency. Ingram should get this done. Now, in the 2 games that he did play first half, he had 4 points and 14 in those 2 games. Now, the first one just played against Dallas, shot horribly, 2 for 10. So not good at all. Next game he played Phoenix. He shot 5 for 11 and got there at 14. I like this play. I just do like this play. I think, you could do points, rebounds, and assists if you wanted to. They were 11 and 20 in those 2 games. But it's something where he's going to have to pick up the offensive load a little bit more here with those guys out. And I do like taking a chance on him on a 2-game slate like this. So, yeah, 12.5 or 18.5. I do like looking at that. Going over to the full game here. As you can tell, we don't have the full game points for CJ McCollum. That's why I kind of went with the first half here. But I think we can talk about a few plays here in terms of full game. And the first one here is Trey Murphy. Now, I told you the Spurs were really bad at 3-point percentage, and that's what this dude does, man. He shoots a ton of threes. And this is where a spot that he can just absolutely light him up. 3-point percentage allowed. Again, like I said, dead last in the league, giving up almost 39%. Trey Murphy thrives on this, and he should be able to do a little bit more scoring here as well. So I really like this play for Trey Murphy. He should be more of a scoring threat here. So over 13.5 points feels too light for me for a full game. I think we could see 20 points or plus out of him. So on a small two-game slate, this is where I'm going to kind of have to look at a little bit. And then we're going to go the opposite side of it. With Zion and Ingram out, the defense is not going to be quite as good. So you can't really look at the numbers here, even though the Pelicans are ranked 14th in points allowed. I don't think you can really look at it here in the same defensive context. So I think what we can do, actually first half is where I was going to look at. I'm sorry for these two plays, not full game. I think you can look full game as well for both Trey Jones and Devin Vassell. Those are the two plays I'm looking at. And so let's pull up the first half plays of these guys first. So Trey Jones at 6.5 points. Now I decided to take Keldon Johnson off to kind of look what he has done with no Keldon Johnson, because Keldon Johnson is doubtful with a hamstring injury right now. So Jones and Vassell are going to have more of the offensive load on their hands. So first half, those 3 games that Keldon Johnson was out, he put up 7, 8, and 7 points. So not going to shoot a ton, but shot 7, 7, and 10 shots in those 3 games as well. But if we look at Devin Vassell in the same kind of context here, there was 2 games he played without Keldon Johnson, and he put up in the first half, he put up 12 and 16 points. So I like this one more. We know he's a shooter, shot nine times in both those games, 5 for 9, 6 for 9. And the 3-point attempts are going to be there for him because he does shoot a lot. And the Pelicans are ranked, again, 22nd in 3-pointers allowed. However, again, the defense's numbers are not going to be the same with those guys out, with Zion and Ingram out. But again, I think if Keldon Johnson sits, Vassell's going to shoot a ton. So I like him here. Also on the full game at 21.5 points. I like him here as well. 29 and 26 points he put up in those 2 games with no Keldon Johnson. And again, he's going to be an absolute shooter. 19 and 17 shots in those 2 games, shooting 58 and 59%. And again, ton of threes, 4 for 9, 5 for 8 in those 2 instances. So I do like him on this 2-game slate. And then if we want to go back and look at Trey Jones' points, I don't really like it for full game. In those 3 games, he was at 7, 15, and 13. Going to be more of a facilitator here. So if you want to kind of look at maybe assist in this, he had 7, 4, and 8 assists. So if you're going full game with him, I'd probably look at more of the assist range with Trey Jones on this one. But I think I do like the Devin Vassell, either first half points or full points more at 21.5. And I think I would mix and match those. But on the Pelican side, I do think that CJ McCollum and Trey Murphy are going to have quite a bit of that scoring load for those guys. And I do like those. So yeah, small 4-game slate, or 2-game slate, I apologize. And that's kind of what we're looking at. Again, if you want to get more picks that we're going to put out, we do have some Thursday night football tonight. And I'll probably end up trying to find some college basketball picks to throw up as well within Patreon. So again, appreciate each one of you for watching. Hit that like button on your way out. And again, this video again is brought to you by oddschecker.com. You can go check out their YouTube page. I will link it right above me right here. And hey, you have a wonderful Thursday. I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.